When wildfires threaten communities across the Panhandle, timely, accurate information can mean the difference between preparation and panic. That's where fire warnings come in. These warnings are designed to give families the time they need to make critical decisions, whether that's securing their property or getting out safely. But what exactly do those alerts mean, and how are they issued? We take a closer look at how the system works and why paying attention could save your life.
So the fire warnings are issued when we have potentially dangerous wildfires threatening a community. That is when we get in touch with the local emergency managers or the county judge or TFS, OFS, and we have a communication system set up to find out whether or not they're concerned enough about the control of this wildfire.
Those warnings are the product of close coordination between the National Weather Service and local leaders, people watching the fire and the weather conditions. Once that call is made to issue a fire warning, local officials move quickly to get the word out.
So we use two different systems. One of those is the WIN system, the wireless emergency notification system, and that's something that our folks can sign up for. And the other one is the IPAWS system, which is the FEMA notification system. And we can actually draw parameters on a map, and we can ping every phone in those parameters to let folks know, even if they're traveling through the county, to let them know that there's immediate danger.
Fire warnings aren't new. The practice goes back more than 20 years, but they did begin in our backyard.
They started coming out in 2006. It was really, honestly, the first couple of offices were us and Norman.
Their purpose has always been the same: alert communities so that people can prepare or take necessary action.
We want to first prepare folks that they'll know that there's a situation going on, to let them know what the location of that fire is, the direction that the fire is going, and of course if we need to evacuate.
Fire warnings exist because wildfires don't wait. When they're issued, they're meant to give communities one critical advantage, and that's time. Officials say the sooner people take action during a fire warning, the more effective they can be. In a region where fires spread at a rapid pace, that early notice can make all the difference between a close call and a tragedy. As we head deeper into wildfire season, it's important to know that prevention starts with us. While high winds and dry conditions create the perfect environment for those large fires, many of the sparks that ignite these fires come from very simple, everyday actions. ABC 7's Abby Molina shows us how small decisions can make a big difference.
Wildfire warning. I'm Abby Molina. Wildfires don't always start naturally. In fact, most are caused by people. Experts say understanding how these fires begin could help prevent the next one. Jason Love with the Amarillo Fire Department says a lot of times wildfires start just from everyday activities.
When people pull over, they've been driving their car, all of the components underneath are hot. The exhaust is hot because they've been driving the vehicle. They pull over into the grass is tall, so it comes in contact with that heat source, and as it sits there, that heat source heats up the fuel gets hot, and it gets hot enough that it actually catches fire.
According to the National Park Service, 85% of wildfires are caused by humans, but Love says some fires are started by Mother Nature.
Well, we get what we call dry lightning. These are thunderstorms that come through that have no rain, it's just lightning. That lightning will sometimes contact the ground. That can start grass fires. Our high winds catch these power lines, they spark, and sometimes those things will cause these grass fires.
Love recommends to be extra vigilant this wildfire season when fixing fences, grilling, and smoking cigarettes, since these activities could also start a fire.
We're not asking you to not do the things that you enjoy. I mean, the normal things we do, grilling, things of that nature, can cause grass fires. What we're asking people to do is be very cautious when you do these things. If the winds are blowing 80 miles an hour, don't go mend your fences. Don't use cutting torches. If you do have a problem with your vehicle and it is disabled, pull to the side of the road because that's safe, but maybe don't get all the way into the grass.
In Amarillo, Abby Molina, ABC 7 News.
Fire officials say awareness is one of the most powerful tools we have Taking a few extra seconds to think about what you're doing and if it could start a fire can go a long way in keeping the Panhandle safe.